Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to find out the tea of what the hell is going on with the Markles and Centaurblay. Now, you'll all be up to speed on what's been going on, but at the centre of it all is a lady, an educated lady called Dr. Sophie Shanduka. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the surname, but I'm trying my best, so apologies if I've mispronounced that. And basically, she's left standing with Centaurblay after Harry and his pals quit the charity. Now, Dr. Sophie has released a statement saying, and I quote, "There are people in this world who behave as though they are above the law and mistreat people and then play the victim and use the very press they disdain to harm people who have the courage to challenge their conduct." Let's have a look and see how Harry and Meghan are getting on with all of this noise, because of course there was a quickie little collab with Paltrow to try and take the heat off. They're still not following each other on Instagram, by the way. So how much money did all that cost? Then there's this, then this launched, then this landed. That you're trying to do something to throw the algorithm off, so when you're searching up Meghan or Harry, it takes you in two different directions. It's trying to separate Megsy's brand from this noise, and it's trying to deflect from this noise for Harry as well. So there's that. We're going to look into the cards, and we're going to see how Harry is reacting to the feedback in the press, the feedback on social media, and all of the noise that's surrounding this story. And we're going to have a look at how Megsy is reacting. And we're going to basically, whatever the title is for this video, you'll probably know where this reading's going more than I do at this point. Okay, so we're going to start off with Harry. Now, I use the Garbage Pail Kids cards for Harry. I've always used them for eons. There's two decks mixed in together for this, for Harry. Just more options, and sometimes I do multiple layers on one question. I'm going to use a different deck for Meghan as well. So basically, two colour cross spreads, two different sets of cards, see what energy there is. Let's have a look and see what energies we can pick up with how Harry is coping about all of this. The lady in question, Dr. Sophie, has accused them of misogyny, misogynoir, which is a specific type of misogyny that is against women of colour. And she's also accused them of racism and basically toxicity, bullying, that kind of thing. So let's have a look. This isn't the Sussex's first time, the Markle's first time of being called bullied. If you're fairly new to this goes way back into the pre-wedding. There's pre-wedding accusations. There's the bridesmaid's dress. There's the Sussex Survivors Club. There's a lot, and then you move on to people leaving Arswell, people leaving better up allegations. I mean, it's all over the place. So, I mean, let's have a look. Let's have a look. How is Harry getting on with these allegations? The Nine of Cups is in reverse. Okay. He feels this isn't a party he doesn't want to attend. He feels like he's thrown it out. He feels like he's being not invited to things. He feels like it's a mess, and he can't see he's sitting in his mess, and he's caused his own mess. There's an element of where he feels sorry for himself. It's like, I don't get invited to the seat at the table. There's that element. So really, he's really not happy about this at the start, and he's feeling isolated about it for some reason. But we'll keep going. What's bothering him is the Six of Wands in reverse. Oh dear. He is embarrassed, concerned. He is worried about his reputation as well. He does not like being mocked, and he does not like being called a bully. He doesn't like being called any kind of ism, ist, ite, phobe. It's really annoying him, and it's really making him feel alone. That Six of Wands it's not only an embarrassment, it's a loss of glory. One of the things that Centibale was set up was after Diana died, it was meant to be in part of her legacy through him, kind of thing. So this is a lot. He is hurting by this. He's hurting quite marvelously, I would say. It's quite a big hurt. The Knight of Cups is above. Okay, and what is underneath? The Page of Swords. This is a lot nastier, cruel, and more vindictive. And he's planning some type of revenge on Dr. Sophie. It'll backfire. But there is an element of nasty cruelty and vengeance here. And he would want to get people, he's wanting to get people riled up against Dr. Sophie. Now, I don't know if Dr. Sophie has a social media presence. Most people do. I basically have either muted or blocked most of the Sussex squad on X, and I don't go looking for them, you know what I mean? So I would presume from this that there is going to be some serious squaddy activity. Potentially rebuttals in the press. He is going to marginalize. They are going to try and call out Dr. Sophie as being a type of grifter. Now, Dr. Sophie is an interesting birthday. She is a cusp baby, and cusp babies are either really outstanding in their field or they're not. So it's the opposite side. So she's a Aquarius Pisces cusp, but her actual star sign is Pisces. That Knight of Cups in reverse, they're going to try and discredit her. They're going to try and make her look like she's a fame hungry kind of, all of the things that they get accused of, they're going to try and accuse Dr. Sophie of. They're going to try and undermine her. They really are. There's a plot here. What was leading up to this? Betrayal. I want to know, there's stuff going on in here. There's more with this Dr. Sophie stuff. She knows more. She knows more. And he's seeing her trying to act on something that has happened in Centaur Blay as a betrayal. That's it. It's a betrayal. So he's doing the best thing he can do, which is strop off. Now, one of the things that Harry does when he doesn't get his way is he strops off. Makes it. This. They're really... Yeah, he's going to go on the attack and say it's on the defense. They're going to get some They're going to get some people like trying to stick up for, we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse, trying to stick up for Harry in the press. It might even be Harry and himself. I'm not seeing him so far in the cards, like as personally showing up, but it could be the weird photographer with the 5 heads. Scabies has been about for the longest time. It could be some B-list, Z-list, Z-list, whatever, kind of rock up and go, but Harry's really nice. You know, all we need to hear is from James Corden saying, but Harry's actually a really nice guy, guys. The Knight of Cups in reverse, they're really going to try. They're really going to try and say, yeah, they're going to come for this lady. Okay. They tried the gaslighting. We have got the 7 of Cups in reverse. Watch out for puff pieces. Watch out for gaslighting. Watch out for clouding the story. They tried that a little bit like this last week. I did predict that there would be puff pieces for days, and I did predict that there was something coming up with one of the charities that they weren't particularly happy about. The Empress in reverse as well. Okay, he potentially is going to try it. We are potentially going to have, my mother was Diana, this is not what she wanted, I am just like her, so therefore I can do no wrong, which is basically why they like the Diana card. So it's the popularity, and it's this kind of glamour that Diana has, where people that she's one of these people that is beyond criticism. So not only does he want international protected person status, but he would also like this kind of almost cosmic beyond criticism status. And this is why they are coming after Diana's legacy so hard. And a little bit trying to be like Queen Elizabeth. That's Seven of Cups, guys. Oh, the gaslighting. This is going to get convoluted before it gets straightened out. Now, it's interesting that Dr. Sophie has gone to, I believe, register some complaints at the High Courts. There's going to be more mess. The Centre Bar, there is more going on with that Centre Barley board. There's more going on. There's unhappy families. Remember, he calls the other Prince of Lesotho, he calls him like he's like my brother, yeah, because I never had a brother. He calls him that. So I wonder if there's going to be more falling out with his adopted family, as he would say, and more bother that way. We have got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is either, she's in reverse, so this is either some money, not like, we're not talking billions, thousands, a few thousand, not getting to the right people, not being divvied up generously, being hoarded away for a rainy day. For what? You're a charity, you're meant to be helping people. There's an imbalance here with the cash. This also could be somebody on the board or somebody around the charity that Harry knows, a female energy that is either Capricorn, Taurian, or Virgo, that knows quite a lot of stuff that has went on, and he's anxious about it. They're going to frame this lady. Harry's energy, he is going to try and gaslight her, and at the minute his energy is in like, right, what are we going to do? How are we going to manage this? Da, 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 da. That is how he's dealing with it. And he's going to do every little, what did he say? That the monarchy's dirty, dirty little games. Well, let me just say that he is about to play some dirty, dirty little games in the press, like he always does. Let's have a look and see how Meghan's getting on with this. Of course, because she's Two of Pentacles. This is annoying. It's wrecking her launch a bit. It's wrecking her stuff. It's uneven things. Things aren't going to plan. It's changed things up a bit. She wants it to keep the even keel. So right at the minute, you're going straight into the energy that like, oh, this is inconvenient. Basically, that's the energy straight off. And of course, it's all Harry's fault. The King of Pentacles crossing over in reverse. Megxie does not like this with regards to, she's blaming Harry for all of this. This is your drama. This is, if I was involved in Centaur Blair, you wouldn't have had this. She would have listened to what I said. If I had been in control, if you had done things the way I had said them. She's blaming Harry for ruining her vibe. There's a door closing there. She doesn't want to get too much involved. And the Ten of Swords, at betrayal. I wonder what they've told Dr. Sophie. I wonder what else Dr. Sophie has been privy to that they're concerned about. That's the Ten of Swords twice. There's something else with this, guys. There's more to this than just the board. There's something else with this. The Four of Pentacles. Megxie is like, this is an inconvenience. The Four of Pentacles is in reverse. This is loss of control of a narrative. Megxie's had all her puff pieces. She's gearing up. We're about to get Beijageddon. We are about to get into this whole energy of eat, pray, loathe, or whatever it's called. Love, laugh, loathe. Or she's about to launch. She's launching herself. It is the second coming of the Tig, or the third or fourth or fifth. And she's really like going at it to try and look like she's a nice human being. This is a big inconvenience for her, and she's blaming Harry. And there's a door closing as well there. The Seven of Cups is in reverse as well. So there is going to be more puff pieces, guys. There is going to be trouble coming up. There is going to be problems coming up. The door closing, I just want to say she's not too much concerned about what is happening with Centaurblade, but what she is worried about, what she is irritated at, is this misogynoir and this isms, accusations of, because even though Lesotho is inside South Africa, it's a separate country to South Africa, and she's concerned how the optics of these allegations will go across the wider African diaspora, you know, because Harry and Meghan have big plans for Africa. That's where they think they're going to get some of the money. Especially Meghan. They won't live there, or they have no plans to live there, but they want your coin. The Three of Cups in reverse. She's really peeved. She's thinking of her business, but she's peeved. She's irritated. I could have done without this, Harry. This is busy time. This is my relaunch, Harry. I'm sorry, Meghan. The Three of Cups is in reverse. There's going to be an element where she wants to put this off as gossip. I also feel like this is the whole thing with Gwyneth as well. I don't know how much they paid you, Miss Paltrow. You're already a multimillionaire, probably even a billionaire. But that ain't the thing, girl. You've got two cards, both in reverse. Is there anything upright today? Yeah, one of the worst ones. Ten of Swords. The Hermit and Temperance in reverse. She is so blaming Harry. The Hermit in reverse is a Virgo in reverse as well, if you want to be able to use it as an identifier of somebody's energy. So she is blaming Harry. There's a lot of Harry blame here. And with the Temperance card in reverse, she's also blaming people trying to murky her water up and make things dirty and not make things come together in a decent, productive way. So she feels like she's having to deal with her image at the same time. She wants to walk away from it. She doesn't want to be involved in this whole drama. This whole drama she feels is completely beneath her. And there we have got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse again. There is a Queen of Pentacles woman that the Markles are not happy about, and it's in reverse. Now, usually when the Queen of Pentacles in reverse comes up, that could be just the hatred of the beautiful, protected, gorgeous Her Royal Highness Catherine, Princess of Wales. It could be that. It really could be that. But this is about Dr. Sophie. This is about Dr. Centaurblade and the drama surrounding that. So this is potentially financial, and this is an Earth sign woman coming in who knows stuff, who is going to absolutely wreck things up for the Markles with this whole narrative, and it's going to be damaging to Meghan as well as Harry. Okay. Let me just have a quick, it won't be too long. I'm just going to have a quick look at Dr. Sophie's energy. I'm just going to pull a few cards, just a few cards. Sophie's energy regarding these people. She's ready to work. She's doing her work. She doesn't care. She just wants to get a job done. 8 of Pentacles. She's focused. She thinks she can do the job. She thinks she can pull things together. And Justice in reverse. Okay. She's going to do her thing. she's got the 8 of Pentacles and the Magician straight away. She's a very good fixer. She's a very good worker. This Dr. Sophie lady is good at what she says she does, and it's the energy straight away with her. She just wanted to do her work. She's been stopped. The Justice card in reverse, she's been stopped by nonsense, really. I think she's going to keep going with this as well. And let's have a look. Yeah, there's the split. The 2 of Cups in reverse and the 7 of Wands. She's going to have to go on the defensive. Oh, girl, Dr. Sophie, they are going to try some nonsense on you. They're going to love bomb you and then devalue you and love bomb you and then devalue you. But I feel like you've already probably been through all of that. They are really going to try and come for you. They're potentially going to really lean in on you, your femininity, your female energy for some reason. They're going to make that a point for some reason. I think she's going to be able to stand up for herself. I think she's going to be able to manage for the bit. We do need to do some more detailed readings around this. But I was going to save that for a live stream, to be honest with you guys. So you guys and me can all have a chat about what we're seeing in the cards as well. There's something more with this. There is a level of insanity. They're going to accuse her of being mentally unwell as well, which is an inversion. One more card, 4 of Wands. That 4 of Wands in reverse, those charities, those foundations, like I've been saying for the last few weeks, something is rotten at the core of them. And I feel like Dr. Sophie is going to expose a lot of stuff. Who is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well? There's more tea to come out. Keep those names coming. Keep investigating. There's a lot more to this. People really need to dig into this because this is a mess, guys. This is a big mess. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging around. I will be live either tomorrow night or Friday night. I know I keep moving it, but probably tomorrow night. We shall see. We shall see. Thank you for being on my channel. Thank you for hanging with me. I will see you all either in the comments or post somewhere or X or wherever. And I'll see you all really soon for some more readings as well. So take care, guys. Look after yourself.